we're here with Keith Lynam. He's the president of the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, and we're talking about the housing market in Southern Nevada for the month of July. So, Keith, what were some of your highlights in looking at the statistics for this past month's housing market?
Well, the good news for me, and it's been the good news for the last few months that we've been talking about this, is we've remained stable. The prices are right there. We fell 9% from year over year, and so we've remained stable. Sales are up, prices have been remaining stable, and so it's a healthy market that we've experienced here in Southern Nevada.
What do you think is driving the increase in sales? More houses are selling this year than last year. Do you have any suggestions as to why we're seeing more sales?
I think there's a couple things. I think we've seen bounce back buyers, those that have had short sales and foreclosures in the past that are now prepared, and hopefully better prepared than they were in the past to purchase their home. We're seeing some buyers that were maybe knocked out of the market a year ago from the cash investors, the heavy cash investment that was instilled in Southern Nevada. They're coming back. They're saying, we're getting into the game now, and so I think that's what we're seeing as well. And then we've just now starting to rebound economy wise here in Southern Nevada. Jobs are coming back, visitors are coming back. And so overall, it's not the big spike that we've seen, which I think we should be appreciative of, but it's been a slow, steady climb.
What about inventory? I know for many months we've been talking about the concern that it's relatively tight. How's that shaping up?
You know, that's kind of remained in this steady climb as well. We're building a little bit on inventory, but it's remained about where it's at, about 3.5 months. And so that's kind of the new normal right now. If you're looking for a home, there's going to be a home out there that you can find at a price that you can afford.
So speaking of bright spots, I guess distressed housing has now become a bright spot for us in terms of how it's changed from several years ago.
Both below 8%, you know, with both being REO properties, those that have been foreclosed on by the bank, and short sales. So that is great news. Again, we always got to talk about those clouds on the horizon and the building short sale pressure that I think we'll see out there, building NODs that are out there. We've got to manage those correctly, and hopefully we've learned something from the past few years, and so we can now manage those things properly.
So you mentioned NODs, or notices of default, and we've talked in the past in these videos about the banks maybe being a little slow to take action on the abandoned and vacant houses that are still a concern throughout Southern Nevada. Have you seen any movement this last month or two on that topic?
You know, I think the banks have gotten stuck. Their favorite movie is Frozen, and so they haven't moved. They haven't done anything that they should be doing. I'm hoping that they start to get and be responsible and start to foreclose. Let's foreclose on the homes that are abandoned, that are sitting there vacant, before something terrible happens and something horrific happens to one of our agents or someone from the community. Let's hope that we can start getting that done first.
Good message. Well, thank you for your time today, Keith.
Thank you, George.